Okay, welcome back. I'm Cappadocia. Welcome back to Rogue Trader. We're carrying on right where we left off. We are on our way to Janus. Time to begin scam. Gonna leave that alone. We're gonna take Hendrix with us this time, I think. We are gonna need to level him up. Such is life. It's a shame we couldn't have had him earlier. He would have been useful, but never mind. Governor Vyas Estate. Vistenzia Vyat, a lavishly dressed noblewoman in opulent silk gown. What? She didn't expect an end, and gracefully bows her head. Gem-encrusted implants protrude from her arms and neck. I welcome you on behalf of the noble house Vyat Ab Aram. My name is Vistenzia Janus Vyat Ab Aram Af Kronos. By the grace of the Emperor and the will of the rogue trader Theodore Van Valentius, I serve as planetary governor and imperial commander-in-chief of this world. In truth, your arrival in place of esteemed Lady Von Valentius is quite unexpected. Theodore Von Valentius is dead. I am now the head of the dynasty. Such tragic news I see to it the planet observes a month of mourning. Okay. So to a sniper shot. These guys are pretty... Okay. Can you? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands.
That did the trick.
I'll do what it takes. What throne take you? Quick, quick!
On it.
Come on, Mr. Estate Warden. There we go.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Hendrix.
The Emperor is on our side. Smite your enemies. For the throne's glory.
Let's switch back to my sword and shield. My chain axe and shield.
It's as good as you never stood a chance. Here's my perfect moment.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
That switches to stubber.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
Good hit.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Here we go.
Scared yet?
Hold on.
You're bunching up nicely over there, though.
Out of my way.
I'm here, maggot.
We know.
Pain cleanses the body.
Now we're going to switch to our shotgun.
My Emperor.
Let's get to it.
Why did I not foresee this?
I can't stand it. I'm done with this one.
Feel cold.
Let's make it quick. Let's get to it. Strengthens me.
Would have what was that?
Let's move over here.
Are always drowned in scarlet.
Is there a way I can capture all three of these? Yep, like that.
Do not dare ask.
But never mind.
If I may,
I won't object to it.
He's going to be a pain in the ass, but we'll get to him.
Let's see to it. But of course, the Inquisition sends their regards.
I command it.
Opportunities. Who if not me? My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Leave her to rot.
Damn it, that really did not work, did it? Okay. Switch back out for the stubber. Actually, no, you know what? No. I'm going to keep the shotgun.
Rejoice in battle. My faith shields me.
Move around the corner.
Doubt is for the weak. That's why I was chosen. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Run and gun.
I'll do it. Dedicated.
you killed him. So if we go here,
Emperor, give me strength. That is foolishness. In the name of House Orselio, I shall prevail.
now you know what?
I won't object. For the throne. Holy terror! Smite your enemies!
This is just too much for me.
Not sanctioned to do this.
Go into that one.
I'll make it happen. Let's see to it.
As the Emperor commands, strike is a prayer.
Swap weapons. Reload.
Here we go. Get the Lady Navigator out of harm's way. Weapon at the ready.
Time to slaughter someone. Let's get to it.
Well, he went down pretty quick. Okay, push up.
Everyone, step aside. I won't object to it. Don't let your guard down. I'll see to it personally.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. I refuse.
Just run and gun.
For the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. Blessed be the hand of the healer. Let's get to it.
Scorn the pain.
So can we get to there? Yes, we can.
Taking calculated risk is in my second nature. On it. I'll see to it personally. But of course. I won't object to it.
This is unacceptable.
Now we'll take him down next time.
Scared yet?
Nothing stands against me.
I'm here, maggots.
For the throne's glory. Mere pain won't stop me. It's as good as done.
There we go.
I'll do it.
hell did she miss him twice?
I will endure. Show me what you've got.
Faced worse than this.
Right, let's charge in.
Let's see to it. But of course, Lord Captain.
10 to 16. What does the hammer do? Right, now please kill him.
I'll do it.
Let's make it quick.
It shields me.
Argenta today cannot shoot for ship. Ah. Bad plan.
Let's see to it.
Now, Argenta, please, kill him.
For a command.
Ah. Frickin' last. Your Lordship, Emperor Preservers, you alright? Do not interfret, layperson. We've grown used to outrageous slovenliness among the wardens of every world we visit. Pale greyness is strangling the present like a noose. His words are laden with fear at our well-being, yet he fears for his own even more. Where did the governor go? The governor say protect by walls and wardens. Please follow me, let's go. I will find my own way. Stand aside. What do we get? Pretty good armour. Some not bad swords, to be honest. We'll keep all of that. What's that? Carapace. Shotguns. Las pistols. Marksman's rifle. Another marksman's rifle.
I always keep my options open.
Right. Let's gather everybody up. First of all, let's level you up. Oh yeah. Archetypes. Arch militant. There we go. Did we grab everybody's gear? Nope. No, we did not. Good. There we go. Now then. 16 to 10. 10 to 16, no, that's good. Not as good. Yep. We'll stick with this for the minute, even though I'm not a big fan. We will for the minute. 10 to 14. His does much better than any of these. Speaking of which, armour. What am I wearing here? 45. 40. 40. 30. 35. Okay. Flak armour. Improved flak vest for you. We need to get her onto heavy. For you, you're using 7 to 11. It's a 4 sword. 10 to 12. There we go. You're still using your stick, which is fine. And you, my lad, you're using chainmail. You're using the Biomancer staff, 8 to 12 and 5 to 9. Let's give you that. 8 to 12 is pretty good, to be fair. Give him an all specs. Okay. I really should have shot that commander for getting out for not getting in the way. For not being there when I needed him, shouldn't I really? That'd have been the more Cominsar thing to do, wouldn't it? Just shoot him. Useless piece of shit. Bang. Well, it's not this way. Over there.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
What's this? Cyber Ravens. Warp conductive frame. May the Emperor's faithful forever remain in light of his fervour. Let me express my condolences on the tragic death of Lady Theodora. I was elated to learn that the warrant of road trade has been passed to worthy promising heir. These words are not hollow compliments, but rather Inquisition's official opinion on your person. As fate would have it... There we go. As fate would have it, you've taken the reins of the Von Valentius dynasty in an hour most dire, when grim portents and dark events are to come are surfacing throughout the Cronus expanse. I bid you to bound to become the first sentinel who sees the approaching threat, and I hereby alert you that it is indeed coming. Our loyalty and resolve will be tested. People such as you and I will become the pillars that will unite the Emperor's frightened children and inspire them to fight back. I also greet you as my dependable ally, assured that you of my favour. From now on you have the trusted friend within the holy orders of the Emperor's Inquisition, and a receptive confidant on whom you can rely. Should the dark times ahead require you to make questionable choices, have no doubt that such an incident will be examined in exceedingly temperate fashion that rules out the most radical forms of judgment. I have faith in the success of our partnership, and thank you for your contribution both past and future. The Lord Inquisitor Xavier Calazar. It's always nice to have a friend in the background, isn't it? Between 8 and 12 it does, 7 and 11. So it's not a bad sword, but it's not the best. Not anymore.
I always have a backup plan.
Get out of my way, peasants. Okay, so here we have hallways decorated with skulls in good old imperial fashion. We got skulls and skulls everywhere.
You're always praying, Cog. Don't you ever bore yourself? Do you even know what fun is? What about jokes, huh?
The concept of humor has been protected in the catalog. Demonstration. An ignorant layperson, a nose that is cavalier and a blasphemous awkward thief walk into a bar, deprived of the Omnissiah's blessing.
Interesting start of a joke. Your Lordship, my son will signal from Valentius, governor's waiting in her office where she's protected by walls guards. You prefer to meet her alone or with your entourage? My entourage will come with me. They've just fought off an attack. Your lordship, my abject apologies for the reference or stunt spoil, even though I can imagine. You'll find some no concern to me. I'm in urgent need of provisions from Janus. Fletcher sheds a quick glance for their companion standing beside her. Companion, quick bright look at you and hurriedly lowers her eyes. Lordship, it will give great pleasure to immediately demonstrate to starting my objective, but there are some issues. One of your wardens helped us in battle. His superb shot. Who was it? You must have been to Yillet, our chief ally in the struggle against the rebels. I've turned a blind eye to her horrific mutations, given the undoubted advantage she brings. See, Yillet comes from the local degenerate stock of this world. Knows Janus at the back of her hand, so she's provided several leads as to where we can find bases, secret storehouses. I admit, at times I intend to send her away from the estate. Her unnaturalness means that speaking with her always leaves me feeling uneasy. Such a gaunt, unfeminine figure and so tall. Though you correctly, Governor Vade, you have a mysterious mutant on your estate at the very moment. One of the prodigious height and slight build, and supernatural time for shooting. Did you rob this help and never give you pause for thought? Allow me to make myself clear. To refuse Yielet's help in our circumstances would be incredibly rash. Yes, mutants are creatures of a bond to the Emperor they should be exterminated, but sometimes humanity makes exceptions for those who can serve the Imperium. I am not concerned with your aid as a mutant. I am far more concerned that she may be nothing of the sort. Sigmund, I would like to meet the help of Governor Vlad without delay, out of personal interest. If you wish to speak to Yielet, you'll find her outside in the orangery, most likely by the gazebo. She appears to keep a distance from others. What is happening? Several months ago, uprisings broke out in Janus. I was not even notified at first. Griping worms for the wardens to worry about. Alas, I only learned what was happening after the miscreants began targeting noble families, and it became apparent that the administratum's accounts had been referred to as unrest were in fact organised attacks on infrastructure and society leaders. They'd already brought 13 agri-gon complexes to a halt, and have now moved on to assassination attempts. My wardens are doggedly tracking down rebels, but the leaders are slipping from our grasp yet again. Can Janus fulfill its full foodstuff supply? I risk angering your lordship, this is nothing compared to Shensi deceiving you. Let us consider the situation dispassionately. Even the most talented logistics experts of the administratum are unable to guarantee stable tides when shuttles are wary of landing at the spaceport, and the terrified peasants are indulging in a dangerous minority within their ranks. Still, the usual order of things is restored, and Janus's trade is nigh impossible. Considering what occurred, your visit is a true blessing. You see, Janus does not have its own fleet. We would organise planet-wide search if we had support ships at our disposal. Ships like yours, your lordship. Perhaps you will find a way to support your subjects in an hour of need. I'm sure even approximate coordinates will be sufficient to have the ground forces and ship's crew to get hunt down. But there are no competent people to handle. I assure you, as soon as the pilots stop being so aware of the ports, the workers will no longer need the next shift on Janus. Janus will promptly restate supply shipments. If any of those who attacked the estate survived, then perhaps it would have been a valuable source of information, but you made an example of them for the rest of the foolish rabble. Instantly, you did overhear the wardens talking about some kind of stranger in the area. Besides that, we do not know who let these reprobates into the estate. The person who did it might also know something. As well as my retinue at your service, my secretary is checking staff as we speak, removing all trace of the attack from the estate. An esteemed Magos, who had to be responsible for the agronomic reports on the planet, is also there. He happened to be visiting this week to deliver his personal report, and of course, there is my aid in the war against the rebels, Yielet. I have no doubt she'll be delighted to share her knowledge. Footfall is on. Yes and no. The question is, can an expensive and fertile world such as this one feed a few thousand void rats? Of course it can. We lose more provisions to gnawing pests every cycle than those on footfall could eat in their entire lives. But can we ship the provisions to footfall? Not a chance. Any cargo shuttle that leaves the surface will be target for attack. The rebels will not hesitate in bringing it down, sending flaming debris over the capital. Who is this person standing next to you? One of my ladies in waiting, Amelia. Amelia performed secretarial duties and helped to remain in contact with those families who are most responsible for the productivity and prosperity of Janus. I trust my advice implicitly. Over time, Amelia has become not merely a faithful companion, but almost my shadow, losing her about losing my hand. Debating the light of you is a... Tell me about Janus. It's a remarkable world, both in terms of its vast potential and in terms of the work carried out to transform it into an agri-world. House Fiat has ruled Janus for many generations, and each new governor has, without fail, contributed to the planet's taming. This world was once a wild planet full of xeno-beasts and utterly unsuitable for growing anything. To this day, despite our best efforts, Janus regularly rebels against us. Earthquakes, tsunamis, and emergence of new pests and weeds that invade the arable lands. Sometimes I cannot help but think this world was endowed with a consciousness of capricious and stubborn childlike to spoil everything. What do you got? Mainly Halcon, flint, corn, and red turnip. Apart from that, in the southern hemisphere, we have vast tracts of land for the Grox population, and of course, cannot fail to mention several thousand acres of tilled land or given cultivating fruit. For personal use and limited export. I must take my leave now. Alright, let's go back out to the estate. That's an Eldar, not a mutant. An Exodite by the looks of it.
horses back on Lyra, my homeworld, they lived in mansions like this. Lyra? That is the name of the rock you crawled off? I will make a note of it. Another world requiring a dose of cleansing fire.
Probably too late. Anyway, for now, we're going to leave it there. So again, I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. And for the minute, I've been Cappadocia, signing off.